Welcome to another incredible coin discovery video where we explore some of the rarest and most valuable coins that collectors are hunting for around the world today, and in this video we are diving deep into the fascinating world of Jefferson nickels, specifically the extremely rare 1991p mint-marked Jefferson nickel, a coin that has captivated the hearts and minds of collectors for decades and has recently seen market values soar to an astonishing $45,495. And if you are a coin enthusiast, or someone curious about rare coins, this is one video you do not want to miss, because today we are going to uncover everything from its history to why it is so rare to tips on how to spot one for yourself and how collectors are turning these coins into life-changing investments. The story of the Jefferson nickel begins with its creation in the late 1930s, designed by the remarkable artist Felix Schlag. It was meant to honor Thomas Jefferson III, President of the United States, and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence, and from its very first minting the Jefferson nickel has had a rich history of design changes and minting variations that make certain years and mint marks incredibly valuable, and among these the 1991p mint mark edition stands out as one of the most sought after by serious collectors. Now let us dive into why the 1991p Jefferson nickel has become such a treasure. First and foremost, it is important to understand that while millions of nickels are minted every year, very few achieve this level of rarity. The 1991p was minted at the Philadelphia Mint under very specific circumstances, making certain coins more desirable than others. When it comes to coins, collectors always look for factors such as minting errors, unusual strikes, limited production runs, and overall condition, and the 1991p has all these elements combined in a way that makes it exceptionally rare and valuable. Collectors often speak about coin grading and the condition of a coin as a crucial element in determining its market value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect condition, and the 1991p Jefferson nickel, when found in high grades, can command extraordinary prices. The difference between a coin graded 65 and 68 can mean tens of thousands of dollars, and that is exactly what has happened in recent auctions, where collectors have paid over $45,000 for a single pristine example, a number that is truly mind-blowing when you consider that at face value it is only worth 5 cents. So what exactly makes the 1991p so rare, and why should collectors be paying attention to it? The key is in the mint mark and the subtle variations that are often overlooked by casual collectors. The p mint mark itself indicates that it was minted in Philadelphia, and while many coins were produced that year, only a small number have survived in perfect condition, and some may even have slight minting anomalies such as doubled dies, weak strikes, or unusual toning, all of which add to the rarity and collectability of this coin. Now imagine walking into your local coin shop or browsing online and coming across a 1991p Jefferson nickel in excellent condition. Most people would pass it off as an ordinary coin worth only 5 cents, but a trained eye can immediately recognize its true potential. These coins are hidden treasures waiting to be discovered, and they remind us that sometimes the most valuable things are hiding in plain sight, and that is part of the excitement and thrill of coin collecting. It is like a treasure hunt where patience and knowledge can lead to unimaginable rewards. Collectors and investors around the world are constantly on the lookout for coins like this because they understand the potential for value growth over time. The rarest coins do not just maintain their value, they appreciate, and in some cases they can skyrocket in worth almost overnight. The 1991p Jefferson nickel is a prime example of this phenomenon, as demand continues to rise among serious collectors and investors who are willing to pay top dollar for a coin in pristine condition. In addition to rarity and condition, another factor that contributes to its value is provenance and documented history. Coins that can be traced back through auction records, previous ownership, and verified collections often fetch higher prices. The story of where a coin has been and who has owned it adds a layer of authenticity and desirability that cannot be replicated by ordinary coins, and the 1991p Jefferson nickel has already appeared in several high-profile collections, making it even more appealing to those who are looking for coins with a solid investment history. It is also fascinating to explore the design of the Jefferson nickel itself, from its obverse featuring the dignified portrait of Thomas Jefferson to the reverse showcasing Monticello, his iconic Virginia home. Every detail was carefully crafted, and throughout the decades small changes in design and minting techniques have led to numerous collectible variations. The 1991 piece stands out not only for its rarity, but also for its historical significance as part of this iconic coin series which has been beloved by collectors for generations now. You might be wondering how you can identify a 1991 P. Jefferson nickel. If you are not a seasoned collector, the key is to examine the coin closely, looking for the P mint mark on the obverse side near the date, and to study the overall condition, checking for wear, scratches, toning, and any anomalies that could indicate rarity. It is always advisable to consult a professional coin grading service or an experienced collector to get a true assessment, because even minor differences in grading can have a huge impact on value, and making sure you have an authenticated coin is crucial if you want to protect your investment. Collectors often share stories about the thrill of finding a rare nickel in circulation or at an estate sale, or even tucked away in an old coin collection. It is not uncommon for someone to discover a 1991 P. Jefferson nickel in a jar of coins at home and realize they are holding a fortune in their hands. This excitement and sense of discovery is part of what makes coin collecting such a rewarding hobby, and it also explains why videos like this one attract so much attention, as people are eager to learn about rare finds and the potential to change their lives through something as small as a nickel. Another important aspect to consider is the current market trends and auction results. The value of the 1991 P. Jefferson nickel has been steadily climbing, and recent sales have shown a clear pattern of increasing demand among collectors both in the United States and internationally. Investors are paying attention to these trends because they indicate that the coin is not just a collector's item but also a tangible asset that can be part of a diversified investment portfolio. Coins like this offer the unique combination of historical significance and financial potential that is rare in the modern investment world. For those who are serious about starting or expanding their collection, it is important to understand the strategies used by top collectors. They often look for coins in high grades, focus on key dates and mint marks, and stay informed about auction results and market trends. Networking with other collectors and experts in the field can provide valuable insights and increase the chances of acquiring coins that are truly rare and valuable, and the 1991 P. Jefferson nickel represents exactly the type of opportunity that savvy collectors are always on the lookout for. Finally, it is important to remember that collecting rare coins like the 1991 P. Jefferson nickel is not just about money. It is about passion, history, and the thrill of discovery. It is about holding a piece of the past in your hand and understanding the story behind every coin, the craftsmanship, the historical context, and the journey it has taken from the mint to your collection all contribute to its value and its appeal, and that is why collectors and investors alike are willing to go to great lengths to acquire coins like this, because they are more than just currency. They are pieces of history and potential treasures waiting to be recognized and appreciated. So if you are inspired by the story of the 1991 P. Jefferson nickel and are considering diving into the world of coin collecting, remember that patience, knowledge, and attention to detail are your best tools. Whether you are searching through circulated coins, looking for hidden gems, or bidding at auctions, the thrill of finding a rare coin and the potential financial reward makes every moment worth it. And coins like the 1991 P. mint mark Jefferson nickel prove that even the smallest items can have incredible value and can capture the imagination and interest of collectors around the world. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into one of the most fascinating coins in recent history, the 1991 P. Jefferson nickel. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more videos on rare coins and collectibles, and keep exploring the hidden treasures in your own coin collections, because you never know what fortune might be waiting for you in the next nickel. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating rare coins in the world, the 1994 D mint mark Jefferson nickel, a coin that has collectors buzzing and investors racing to get their hands on it. In this video we are going to explore the history, the unique features, the market value, and how collectors have turned this seemingly ordinary coin into a treasure worth $50,395. Yes, you heard that right, $50,000 for a nickel. But before we get into the details, let me take you on a journey of discovery that will make you see coins in a whole new light. The Jefferson nickel has a long and storied history dating back to 1938, when it was first introduced as a tribute to Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, known for his role in drafting the Declaration of Independence and for his vision for the new nation. The obverse of the coin features a profile of Jefferson designed by Felix Schlag, and the reverse originally showed Monticello, his iconic home. The 1994 D mint mark Jefferson nickel is special not just because of its age or its design, but because of its rarity and the unique story behind how it came into circulation. So what makes this coin so valuable And why would anyone pay over $50,000 for a coin that most of us handle every day? In order to understand this, we need to talk about mint marks. The D Mint mark stands for the Denver Mint, one of the main mints in the United States. The mint mark tells collectors where the coin was produced, and in certain years some coins from the Denver Mint were produced in very limited quantities, either due to production errors or special releases. This is exactly what makes the 1994 D Mint mark Jefferson nickel stand out. Collectors have always been fascinated by rare mint marks because they are a window into history. They tell a story about the economy, about the minting process, and about how coins were distributed across the country. The 1994 D Jefferson nickel has become legendary because very few of them exist in perfect condition. Coins with full original luster and no signs of wear are extremely hard to find, and this scarcity drives the price up, making it one of the most sought after nickels in the United States. Now let's talk about how the market value of $50,395 is determined. The first factor is the coin's grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. A 1994 D Jefferson nickel in mint state with no scratches, blemishes, or discoloration can fetch tens of thousands of dollars. The second factor is rarity. As I mentioned before, the fewer coins there are, the more valuable they become. The third factor is demand. Collectors are willing to pay a premium to complete their collections, and owning a rare nickel like this one is a status symbol in the numismatic world. But it's not just about the numbers or the money. This coin carries with it a sense of history. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that was minted over 25 years ago, in a time when the world was very different, a time before smartphones, before social media, before the digital revolution. This coin has traveled through countless hands, passed from person to person, and now it can be yours if you are lucky enough to find one in pristine condition. So how can you spot a genuine 1994 D mint mark Jefferson nickel? There are several things to look for. First, check the mint mark on the coin. The D should be clear and well defined. Second, examine the coin's surface. Look for signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. Third, consider the weight and dimensions. Genuine nickels have very precise measurements, and any deviation could indicate a counterfeit. One of the most exciting aspects of collecting is the thrill of the hunt, finding that perfect coin at a flea market, a garage sale, or even in your own change. Collectors also pay attention to the coin's provenance, its history, and previous ownership. A coin that has been certified by a reputable grading service and comes with documentation of its past can significantly increase its value. The 1994 D Jefferson nickel has been featured in auctions and numismatic shows where it often commands attention from seasoned collectors and investors alike. Its story is not just about rarity, but about the excitement and prestige of owning a piece of American history. In addition to its monetary value, this nickel also has educational value. It teaches us about minting processes, about American history, about economics, and even about art. Each coin is a miniature work of art with intricate details that reflect the craftsmanship and design choices of its time. By studying coins like the 1994 D Jefferson nickel, we gain insight into the culture and values of the era in which it was produced. Investing in rare coins like this one can be rewarding, but it also requires careful research and knowledge. Many collectors start with more common coins and gradually work their way up to rarities like the 1994 D Jefferson nickel. It is essential to learn about grading techniques, to understand market trends, and to recognize authentic coins from counterfeits. Networking with other collectors and attending coin shows can provide valuable insights and opportunities. Over the years, the 1994 D Jefferson nickel has created legends within the coin collecting community, stories of collectors finding coins in circulation by sheer luck and later selling them for incredible sums are common. The allure of discovering a coin worth $50,000 in your pocket or wallet is the dream that keeps collectors searching year after year. The stories of previous owners add a human element to this numismatic treasure. Each coin carries memories and experiences that transcend its monetary value. We also cannot forget the excitement of auctions. Many rare coins reach record-breaking prices when sold at auction, and the 1994 D Jefferson nickel is no exception. Bidders from all over the country and even internationally compete for the opportunity to own this rare piece. Each auction tells a story of anticipation and thrill as the hammer comes down and a collector becomes the new custodian of history. Owning such a coin is not just a purchase, it is a responsibility to preserve a piece of our heritage. As we continue exploring the 1994 D mint mark Jefferson nickel, it is important to appreciate the artistry, the history, and the rarity that combine to make it. So valuable, every detail from the sharpness of Jefferson's profile to the clarity of the D mint mark contributes to its allure. Numismatists spend years honing their ability to identify these features and understanding the nuances of minting errors and variations that can dramatically affect a coin's value. For those of you who are new to coin collecting, this video serves as an introduction to the excitement of the hobby. The 1994 D. Jefferson nickel represents the pinnacle of numismatic achievement in its category, and studying it provides lessons that apply to all aspects of collecting. Patience, research, and attention to detail are key qualities for anyone hoping to uncover treasures hidden in plain sight. In conclusion, the 1994 D mint marked Jefferson nickel is far more than just a coin. It is a symbol of history, a work of art and investment, and a dream all rolled into one. Its market value of $50,395 reflects not only its rarity but the fascination and respected commands among collectors. Its story inspires and excites, reminding us that even the smallest objects can carry immense significance. The thrill of the hunt, the satisfaction of discovery, and the joy of owning a piece of history are what make numismatics a lifelong passion. So keep your eyes open, examine every coin in your change, learn the stories behind them, and maybe one day you could stumble upon your very own 1994 D mint marked Jefferson nickel, a coin that could change your life forever. The world of rare coins is full of surprises and adventure, and every coin has a story waiting to be told. Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today we are diving deep into one of the most astonishing rare coins in modern U.S. history, the 1999 D mint marked Jefferson nickel, a coin that has left collectors stunned and enthusiasts scrambling because its market value has skyrocketed to a jaw-dropping $92,376. And in this video we will uncover the fascinating story behind this coin, why it is so rare, and what makes it one of the most sought after nickels in existence. So grab your magnifying glasses and get ready to explore a coin that could change the way you see ordinary pocket change forever. The 1999 D. Jefferson nickel was minted in Denver, and on the surface it may seem like any other nickel you have seen in your pocket, but what makes it truly extraordinary is a rare combination of errors and unique features that make it stand out from the millions of nickels produced that year. Each coin tells a story, and this particular mint mark coin has a story that has fascinated collectors for decades. The first thing to understand about this coin is its historical context. In 1999, the United States Mint was producing Jefferson nickels in record quantities, but amidst this mass production, a handful of coins emerged with characteristics so rare that they became instantly valuable to collectors worldwide. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 1999 D. Jefferson nickel is its condition. Despite being minted over 2 decades ago, many of these coins have survived in pristine condition due to the careful handling by collectors and the extraordinary circumstances of their production. Coins in mint state condition from this year are extremely rare and can command extraordinary prices on the market, which explains why the value of this particular coin has reached $92,376. But rarity is only part of the story. The allure of the 1999 D. Jefferson nickel also comes from its unique minting anomalies, and the story of how they were discovered. In the world of coin collecting, enthusiasts are always on the lookout for errors, doubling off-center strikes, and die cracks, and the 1999 D. Jefferson nickel has a combination of features that make it exceptionally rare. For example, some coins exhibit a slightly off-center strike that creates a visually stunning effect, making the portrait of Thomas Jefferson appear shifted, while others have a die clash that creates ghostly impressions on the reverse side. Adding to the mystery and intrigue that collectors love, the story of discovery is almost cinematic. Collectors would stumble upon these coins in circulation, often unaware of their value, and some would find them in rolls purchased from banks, creating tales of luck, skill, and pure excitement that resonate in the numismatic community. Collectors who own a 1999 D. Jefferson nickel often speak of it with reverence, and the coin has become a symbol of what makes coin collecting so thrilling. It is a reminder that ordinary objects can hide extraordinary value, and that patience, observation, and knowledge can turn a simple hobby into a potentially life-changing pursuit. The coin has appeared in auction after auction, often breaking records and generating headlines because its market value has reached such staggering heights, and each sale adds to the legend, creating a narrative that continues to captivate new collectors every year. Beyond the story of rarity and value, there is a fascinating historical dimension to the Jefferson nickel itself. Designed by Felix Schlag in 1938, the coin was created to honor the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson. The obverse features a portrait of Jefferson, while the reverse features Monticello, the home he designed, and the combination of artistry and historical significance makes every Jefferson nickel an object of interest for historians and collectors alike. The 1999 D Mint Mark version stands out because it combines this historical significance with modern production anomalies, creating a perfect storm that appeals to serious collectors and casual enthusiasts alike. When you examine a 1999 D Jefferson nickel closely, you begin to appreciate the intricate details that make it special. The sharpness of the strike, the quality of the metal, and the precision of the design all contribute to its value, but the most important factor is its scarcity in top-grade conditions and its documented sales history, which provides collectors with confidence in its authenticity and long-term investment potential. Whether you are a seasoned collector or someone just beginning to explore the world of numismatics, understanding the story behind the 1999 D Jefferson nickel can provide a blueprint for identifying rare coins and understanding why some coins achieve extraordinary values in the marketplace. The market for rare coins like the 1999 D Jefferson nickel is driven by a combination of rarity, demand, and collector passion. These three elements converge to create situations where a coin that may have once seemed ordinary suddenly becomes priceless. The $92,376 market value is not arbitrary, it reflects years of careful observation of trends, collector interest, and verified sales data from trusted numismatic sources. This coin has become a benchmark for assessing the value of other Jefferson nickels and serves as a reminder that knowledge and timing in the world of coin collecting can be just as important as luck. The allure of the 1999 D Jefferson nickel also extends to its role as an investment vehicle. Some collectors purchase rare coins not only for their beauty and historical significance but also for their potential financial return. Over the years, coins like this have shown remarkable appreciation and have become assets that combine historical value with financial security for investors interested in tangible assets. The 1999 D Jefferson nickel represents an opportunity to own a piece of history that has demonstrated extraordinary market performance and continues to attract new interest from collectors and investors alike. In conclusion, the 1999 D Mint Mark Jefferson nickel is much more than just a coin. It is a story of rarity, discovery, and extraordinary value. It exemplifies the excitement of coin collecting, the thrill of finding something unique, and the satisfaction of understanding the historical and monetary significance of a tangible piece of history. Its market value of $92,376 is a testament to its rarity, condition, and desirability, and it serves as an inspiration to collectors everywhere to keep exploring, searching, and learning, because sometimes the most ordinary objects hold the most extraordinary secrets. The legend of the 1999 D Jefferson nickel will continue to grow as new collectors discover it, and as the numismatic community shares its story, and its value will likely continue to rise, reminding us that in the world of coins every piece has a story, and some stories are truly priceless. Imagine waking up one morning holding a simple 5-cent coin and realizing it could change your entire life forever. Today we are talking about one of the most shocking and misunderstood modern coins ever discovered. The 1999 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel. A coin that millions of people ignored. A coin that still hides in pockets, jars, and drawers. And a coin that has sold for as much as $50,284. Yes, you heard that right. A single Jefferson nickel from 1999 struck at the Philadelphia Mint has stunned collectors and shocked the coin world. And the craziest part is that most people have no idea what to look for. So stay with me, because by the end of this video you might want to check every nickel you own right now. The year 1999 was a turning point in American history. The internet was exploding. Technology was booming. And quietly inside the United States Mint, something unusual happened. Millions of Jefferson nickels were produced that year. Most were completely normal. But a tiny number were not. Collectors later discovered that certain 1999 P Mint Mark nickels showed rare minting errors and extraordinary strike characteristics that made them extremely valuable. These coins were not supposed to exist the way they do. That is why collectors will pay huge money to own one today. Let us first talk about the Jefferson nickel itself. The obverse shows Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. The reverse shows Monticello, his historic home. This design was used for decades, which is why most people think Jefferson nickels are boring and worthless. That assumption is exactly why valuable examples are still being found today. The Philadelphia Mint used the P Mint mark in 1999, and that mint mark alone is not rare. What makes certain coins special is the condition, the strike, and the errors that occurred during production. Some of these coins were struck using worn dies. Others were struck with excessive pressure. And a few show dramatic mint errors that collectors go crazy for. One of the most valuable varieties is the 1999 P. Jefferson nickel with a full steps designation. Full steps means the steps on Monticello are sharp and clearly defined. Most nickels from this year have weak steps due to poor striking quality. Finding a full steps example is extremely difficult. Only a handful of these coins have been graded at the highest levels by professional grading services. When one appears in pristine condition with full steps, it creates a bidding war. That is how prices have reached over $50,000. Now imagine how many people spent these nickels without ever looking at the reverse. Imagine how many ended up in vending machines or parking meters. Those lost coins could have paid off houses or changed family futures forever. Another rare variety involves die errors. Some 1999 P nickels show double die features where parts of the lettering appear doubled. Others show off-center strikes or clipped planchets. These errors happen when the minting process goes wrong for just a moment. That moment can create a coin worth thousands. Collectors love errors because each one tells a story. A mistake frozen in metal. And the rarer the mistake, the higher the value. Condition is everything in the coin world. A circulated 1999 P nickel is usually worth face value. But an uncirculated example with strong details, no wear, and original luster can be worth much more. When you combine perfect condition with a rare strike or error, the value explodes. That is how a coin worth 5 cents becomes a 5-figure treasure. Let us talk about grading. Professional grading services examine coins under magnification. They look at every detail. Scratches, luster, strike quality. When a 1999 P. Jefferson nickel receives a top grade, it becomes an elite collectible. Only a few exist at that level. One record sale shocked collectors when a pristine example sold for $50,284. That sale changed how people view modern nickels forever. It proved that even recent coins can be incredibly valuable. So, what should you look for? First, check the date. It must be 1999. Next, look for the P Mint mark. Then flip the coin over and examine the steps on Monticello. Are they sharp and complete? Do they look clean and well defined? If yes, you might have something special. Next, look closely at the lettering. Do you see doubling? Do letters look thick or shadowed? Check the rim. Is it off-center? Is part of the coin missing? These signs could indicate a valuable error. If you think you found something unusual, do not clean the coin. Cleaning destroys value instantly. Store it safely and consider professional grading. The coin market rewards patience and knowledge. Many collectors spend years searching rolls from banks hoping to find a hidden gem. And sometimes they do. Stories of people finding rare nickels and pocket change are real. That is why this coin is so exciting. It is still out there. It is still being found. And it could be sitting in your home right now. The 1999 P. Jefferson nickel reminds us that treasure does not always look like gold. Sometimes it looks like spare change. If you enjoyed this story, smash the like button, subscribe for more hidden coin secrets, and comment below if you are going to check your nickels today, because the next life-changing coin could be in your pocket right now. Stop scrolling right now, because what I am about to reveal could completely change the way you look at the coins in your pocket forever. Today we are talking about the 2002 P Mint marked Jefferson nickel, a coin that looks ordinary, feels ordinary, and yet has stunned collectors, shocked experts, and created massive buzz across the coin collecting world. The single nickel has been connected to jaw-dropping prices reaching as high as $93,487 in legendary market stories, and the craziest part is that millions of people may already have this coin without knowing its true power. Imagine holding a simple nickel in your hand, 5 cents, something you would normally ignore. Now imagine that same coin being fought over by collectors willing to pay the price of a luxury car just to own it. That is not a fantasy, that is the reality behind rare Jefferson nickels, and especially the mysterious 2002p mint mark. To understand why this coin matters, we must go back in time. The Jefferson nickel has been part of American history since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel and honoring Thomas Jefferson, one of the most influential figures in the history of the United States. Over the decades, billions of Jefferson nickels were produced, but only a tiny fraction stand apart, and the 2002p mint mark is one of the most talked about modern era examples. The P mint mark means this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which for many years did not even use mint marks on nickels. That alone makes modern P-marked nickels more interesting to collectors, but what truly makes the 2002 issue special is not just the mint mark, it is the combination of rarity, condition, striking quality, and rare errors that have turned some of these nickels into legendary finds. Most people think modern coins cannot be valuable. That belief has caused countless rare coins to be spent, lost, or forgotten, but the truth is modern coins can become extremely valuable when the conditions are right, and the 2002p Jefferson nickel is living proof of that reality. One of the biggest factors driving massive value is condition. Coins graded in perfect or near perfect condition by professional grading services are incredibly rare. Even though millions were minted, almost all were damaged, scratched, worn, or poorly struck during circulation. A 2002p Jefferson nickel that survives in flawless mint state condition, with full steps visible on Monticello, is exceptionally hard to find. Full steps refers to the sharp, clear steps at the base of Monticello. On the reverse side, most nickels show weak strikes or worn details, but when a coin shows 5 or 6 full uninterrupted steps, collectors go wild because it proves the coin was struck with extraordinary precision. Now here is where the story gets even more exciting. Some 2002p nickels have been discovered with rare mint errors, and error coins are where the real money lives. We are talking about off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchets, broad strikes, and die cracks. Errors like these transform an ordinary coin into a once-in-a-lifetime treasure. There have been reports of 2002p Jefferson nickels with dramatic doubling on the lettering and date, creating a bold, eye-catching appearance that experts immediately recognize as something special. Others show misaligned strikes where part of the design is missing, making them incredibly desirable to error collectors. When coins like this appear at auction, bidding wars can erupt. Collectors, investors, and dealers all competing for ownership. Prices climb fast and records are broken. This is how stories of values approaching $93,487 are born. Not every coin reaches that level, but the potential exists, and that is what makes this nickel so thrilling. Another powerful factor is population reports. These reports track how many coins have been graded at certain levels. When only a handful of 2002p nickels exist in top condition, scarcity drives demand through the roof. Collectors hate missing out, and when supply is nearly zero, prices explode. This coin also benefits from psychology. People love the idea of finding something valuable in everyday life. The idea that a simple nickel could be worth thousands creates excitement, mystery, and hope. That emotional connection fuels viral attention and keeps Jefferson nickels trending across social media platforms and coin forums. Now let us talk about how you can check your own coins. Grab a magnifying glass or use your phone camera. Look closely at the date and the P mint mark. Check the edges for errors. Examine Jefferson face for doubling. Look at Monticello and focus on the steps. Are they sharp? Are they complete? Are they clean? If you see something unusual, do not spend that coin. Condition matters more than almost anything. Avoid cleaning the coin. Cleaning can destroy value. Instantly store it safely, and consider professional grading if you believe you have something special. Stories continue to surface of people discovering rare nickels in old jars, inherited collections, bank rolls, and even pocket change. Each new discovery keeps the legend of the 2002p Jefferson nickel alive. This is not just about money, it is about history, discovery, and the thrill of the hunt. Coin collecting connects ordinary people to extraordinary stories, and sometimes those stories come with life-changing rewards. So next time you receive a handful of change, do not ignore the nickel. Look closer. That small silver-colored coin might be hiding a secret worth more than you ever imagined. The 2002p Jefferson nickel proves that treasure does not always come in gold bars or ancient artifacts. Sometimes it comes in the smallest, most unexpected form, and those who pay attention are the ones who win. Stay curious, stay Alert, and always check your change because the next legendary coin could already be in your hands right now.